Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live on this cold and chilly April evening in Wisconsin. Yes, indeed, we are inside tonight because it is 35 degrees outside. And we actually were having some snow showers today. Just fabulous, fabulous April weather. But anyway, we're going to kick the weekend off like we always do right here on Friday night. So grab those cups, ladies and gentlemen, and raise them up. Cheers, everyone. Glad you're here. All right. So what's going on? How is everyone doing? Everyone glad that this week is finally behind them? Ready for the weekend. Yes, indeed. I am around here. Tonight we've got a couple things. I went out and picked myself up something. Actually, I had Amanda pick this up for me. But we are going to do a little unboxing tonight of something. And we're going to do a little comparing. Comparing of, well, you'll see. It's going to be fun. I'm interested to see what is inside and how it stacks up. All right, who do we all have in here? Let me just go down the list here. Larry Cluck, good evening. Obi, how are you doing? Logger Jason, you were not the first this morning. Or was it this morning or this afternoon? And I don't think Timon was either. I don't remember who was the first one to leave a comment on the placeholder. Bill Irwin, how are you doing? Mount Tammany Ridge, Log Cabin Firewood, Mr. Jack, how are you? Tim and Old Saws, good evening, my friend. Richard, how are you doing? There is a guy in Ohio, I believe, that may soon be bringing those to the market. You might be able to get those soon. Logger Jason, yes, indeed. I still have the boiler going, and I'm glad I do because, like I mentioned, it's cold out. And yes, it is still running. It survived the massive clean out of creosote that I had on the stack. Let me tell you. The scientists were coming out in full force in the comments on that video. There was a lot of people telling me that I have to stop burning green wood and pine. Quit burning so much pine. Both of which I have hardly burned any. In fact, none this past year. But yeah, everything is cleaned out. Everything is actually, it's kind of interesting what happened. I'm going to show that in a video coming up. But yeah, everything's good. The boiler's still running. Burning wood, feeling good. Nice and 74 in the house here. Not so much outside. Very chilly and windy. Very windy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no fire tonight. No fire tonight, Jeff. Too cold for the equipment. The laptop, mainly, to be outside. Too cold indeed. B. Willen, yes, that's right. It was Daniel Atkins. He was the first on the placeholder comment this morning, or early afternoon. Well, it would have been morning for him, because he's out there on the West Coast. So yes, Daniel Atkins was the first one in today. Timon, they got you. They got you 2 weeks in a row. Denied. Denied for 2 weeks. Glowing firewood. And anyone else, if you're new here tonight and you're wondering about the cues, if you throw a cue or 5, however many you want in front of your question, it helps me know that the question's for me, and it also helps me grab it out of the chat as it's flying by down here on the ticker. Do you know of a way I can subscribe to these channels as I go? Whoa, now I lost it. As I go through the chats, because if I click on them, it won't go to their channel. I would just, if you're on a browser or like a computer, not mobile, I would probably just click and highlight the name, copy, and then just open another window of YouTube and search, do a search, paste it in the search. Because yeah, I think only on the replay, or you could go back and watch the replay, because I think when the replay happens, the comments, you then can click on the channel name. I saw another question. Yeah, I throw some cardboard in. I throw cans in. Every now and then I buy one of those logs. And it's just, you know, it's one of those things that, like, it didn't happen overnight. I'm sure that buildup on the top started like probably back in, I don't know, December, maybe. And then it just slowly, and as it started getting, as the openings decreased, that caused more and more of the buildup inside. So it was, but if you show me a outdoor wood boiler without any creosote on the inside of it, it is brand new and never been used, because that's part of the byproduct. I wear a XL. I have a shirt for you at Joe's in May. All right. Well, I wear a size XL, and I will see you at the International Firewood Expo, May 18th, Cortland, Ohio, the Ohio Woodburner Woodyard. If you are going, get ready. If you are not going, get ready to go. It's going to be a good time. And I am putting together a little Back 40 Firewood prize package for, I believe he's doing some giveaways, some raffles, something. After listening to the latest Woodhounds podcast and Joe's video, I think we need to call Ohio Woodburner a firewood professional, but a comedic hobby. Well, that could be. He is definitely not a firewood hobbyist, so. Oh. Hey, we got a coin in the cup from Paul Johnson. Happy Friday, all. Cheers. Thank you very much, Paul. Cheers. And also, if you are new here, if a coin falls over here in the cup, like that one, we raise up our cups and make a toast to whoever threw the coin in the cup. Mount Tammany Ridge posted a sticker reveal video. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I've got a bunch of stickers I need to reveal. I don't know if you noticed the one in the intro from the Don't Move Firewood campaign. That's what Tree said. Which is very, I give them high marks for having the sense of humor to put a spin on that saying and add it to their little campaign. I thought that was pretty cool. So Mount Tammany Ridge is revealing some stickers. Neighbor Doug. Sometimes these Q questions I don't know about, but can you help me get my own woodpecker hole? And is it for mini wood, regular wood, or big girthy boiler wood? Well, that was a pretty big tree. That yeah. I tell you, that woodpecker was doing some work. He did a number on that tree. It was crazy. I like got my whole hand inside there. It was just ridiculous. It was like, and it was deep. Somebody told me I should cut that section out and save it because a taxidermist might want it for like mounting a woodpecker on the side of it. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I won't split that. 262 Dave. My single mini, no, but my prize package will include it will include a box of mini firewood and a Solo Mesa XL stove to burn your mini firewood in. And a few other things. So yeah, that'll be down at the International Firewood Expo, May 18th. And I may have some extra boxes of mini firewood along with me for everyone to check out. I know neighbor Doug's been anxiously awaiting to get his hands on my wood. As bad as that sounds. It's Friday night. It's past. It's hopefully no one hopefully no one minds the adult humor. I mean, with wood it's so easy to make jokes. It's just, can you in any way prevent that kind of buildup in your boiler by burning hotter? Possibly, but the problem isn't with how hot you burn or how long you burn. The problem is how long in between your burns. And so, and this is what I was trying to explain to like some people in the comments, and I finally just gave up on it. But there's so if you have a fire, like when that fire is going and there's air being forced in, the fire is burning really, really hot. And as soon as the temperature of the water reaches 170, the air is shut off. So you shut the air off to the fire, it's going to smoke no matter what. You know, as you can have as well seasoned wood as you want, it's going to create smoke. And then that smoke just kind of sits in there. And then the wood just smolders, and it smolders until the next time that it calls for heat and the blower turns back on. So if it's, 4 or 5 hours of just slowly putting out smoke, I mean, that's where the problem comes in. And then if that smoke is going up the stack and the stack is cold, and then the stack is slowly getting blocked, so not enough smoke is getting out and some smoke gets pushed back down in, it's just a snowball effect. So yeah, it's tough. But if it all just depends. Sometimes, you can go a whole year and not have, you'll still have buildup like on your door and on the inside, but yeah, it's just a way that they work. Let me see here. Did I see? Now I get a little behind on the chat sometimes when I get talking. Todd's outside again is here. Saw Surgeon. How are you doing? A wider. Oh, Rogala. This is a good point. I never thought about that. I better not. I better not. Maybe you can mount a squirrel coming out of the hole. Jeremiah, how are you doing? All right. I'm gonna jump way ahead. Oh, I don't know about this. If any of you didn't see Jack's short this week about his bundle, I don't know. Sometimes when you're trying to be, what's the saying? A drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. And I think when you're doing a short and you're trying to be funny, I think sometimes a little truth comes out in your attempts to, do that satire. So I don't know, Jack. What you dream about at night, it may very well, what you said very well may be true. But that was a good one. It was very good. And I actually, I had an idea of doing something. I am going to do something to kind of spin off that. But you'll have to wait and see. Oh my goodness. We just had a bomb from Mike Morin. We better let me turn this music down. We're going to bring the ladies out for this one. Glad to be here. Cheers, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mike. Cheers. Woo! Glad you are here as well. All right, Mark. What lesson did you learn about creosote? I guess the minute I start sensing that there might be not enough smoke going out, check the stack. And that was the other thing. Like, everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe you haven't checked that in 11 years. And like every spring I go up and I put a cap. When I shut the boiler down, I put a flower pot on the top of the stack all summer long. So every year I go up and look at it. And so I would know if it had ever been like that. And it hasn't. So that is the one thing is, it might have been like that. There was 1 week in the middle of December where the temperatures were the right temperature and that buildup started, and then it slowly kept building more and more and more and more. So yeah, as soon as I think that the smoke isn't going out as much as it should, I better climb up and check the stack. Munson Firewood, how are you boys doing? First saw you ever bought? A Steel MS 180. A little 180. And then I bought a 291. And then I bought a 500i. So 3 saws. And I still have the 291. I don't hardly ever use it. I borrowed it to my neighbor one summer. And then I used the 180 for lemon. And obviously the master of the woodyard saw, the 500i. Oh my goodness. We got another log cabin firewood. We got another bomb. We're going to have to bring the ladies back out. Spin away. I got that idea from Matt at Lily's Farm and Firewood. I chose the words, but his idea to bundle up a massive chunk like Joe did with his singles. Yes, that is, yeah, it's kind of been a nice, fun little theme. Well, thank you very much, Jack. And I suppose we'll, we won't take what you said too serious. Cheers. Oh, I saw our good friend Arnie back here. Walmart sells hickory firewood for $17.03 a cord. You did not buy any. I can believe that. All right. I'm going to jump ahead. And glowing firewood. Yes, we can do a sticker swap. Where is it here? Right there. Send me an email, back40firewood@gmail.com. This is exactly right. The smoldering and that long session, the extended time between burns, that is what does it. It's just the way they work. Hey, we got another coin that just came down. Blue Ridge Firewood. Cheers. Happy Friday. Thank you very much, Blue Ridge Firewood. Cheers to you. And that is going to make me refill before the bottom of the hour. Ah. Oh. Right. Ron, I do not know. Saw Surgeon might know. Anything saw related, Saw Surgeon is the man. Or somebody else might know. All right, then we are going to get to this unboxing. Oh, you will. This unboxing. I've been waiting and waiting. Amanda. Oh, geez. That. I may have just overpoured. I may have put in 5 drops instead of 3. Oh. All right. Is there any guesses? It's the week of guessing. I had you guess in the video yesterday. I'll have you guess. Actually, there's a couple guesses we can do with this. We can first guess what's in it, and then there'll be part 2. Is the unboxing what you unloaded with your tractor last video? Yes. This is what I needed. The 2-inch ball hitch on the tractor for. Right here. No, that's not it. This is, I'll give you a hint. This is part of a little market research. Hey, Ron Brooks. How are you doing? Hope you're taking it easy. I know you got out in the wood yard this week, so hopefully you're doing good. Rested up. All right, let's do this. Let's open this up. You're going to be surprised. All right, here we go. Oh my. There it is. So it's not even filled to the top. This is a 6x6x6 box. And it is not all the way filled to the top. So this little box of wood. Let's anyone someone else's mini splits. That's right, Bill Irwin. Now, do you want to take a guess at what this little box cost? I did not have to have this shipped to me. This was at a local store here in town. 6x6. Not even full. Not even completely packed full. So, oh, not that much. I will show you right here. $15. Oh, look at that. Billy D, right on the money. But now, the big question. How does it compare? Man, these pieces are actually kind of small. Ooh, look at that. Bark. I know about that. So yeah, I am going to, I bought this because I wanted to, compare and see what else is out there. See what kind of quality the product is. It looks like it's all oak. So that's one good thing. Very interesting though. Oh my goodness, hang on. I am missing some coins coming down. Oh, Mr. Scheib. Mr. Scheib, Mr. Scheib. Thank you very much, Scheib, for those coins. Jeremy Dirksen. The box that he bought from you was very full to the top. Yes, maybe I'm overfilling my boxes. But I also wanted to see like the weight and just to get an idea. I may be making some changes, or I might be offering a different size box. I don't know yet. I'm still gathering feedback from people. Oh, you had to open it up. I hope you didn't burn some of it. Do I need to send you another box? That's fine. You just had to look at it. I understand. Oh, well, let's actually hang on here. See, so here are some of my splits, and microphone's in the way. So they are a little shorter. A little shorter and a little thinner. But I wonder if this is more for like the smaller mesas. Huh. I'm going to be doing a video comparing my wood to this other box. Shibe is dropping coins like a madman. Thank you very much, Shibe. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Have you sold any of those all-nighter bundles? Yes, around the yard. Good evening. I am packaging everything right here. Let's see here now. Here, Adirondack Woodsman. Anyone going to the Northeast Logger Expo in 2 weeks in Vermont? I am not. I don't know if anyone else is out that way. That's a fairly big show, so I'm sure there will be some people there. Let's see. All right, I gotta catch up. All right, I think I am. Larry Lewis. Hello to you in Syracuse. So yeah, I'm hoping to do. I was hoping this weekend it'd be nice out and I could get out the tabletop fire pits out there again, and do both comparison of different models of little fire pits, and now I'm going to compare the different wood. But Amanda was at this store and she sent me a picture of that, and I'm like, you have to buy it. Bring it, get it. I want to see. I want to see what is in the box, how full the box is, what the wood is like. The Rusty Garage and Homestead. The Wolf Rage is running good. I don't even know how much rain we got. Little Boss Man took the rain gauge and is using it. I forget what he was using it for, but I don't know. Jared is going to guess that I got a bucking table. Oh, interesting guess. You will have to wait and see. But I will say, it's pretty cool and will be kind of a surprise. Now that you're in production of mini firewood pieces, are you going to use a jigsaw or something quicker than the not so much quicker but more precision? I'm making smaller pieces. Possibly, but that's what the little boss man, that's part of his involvement, is he likes doing the resplitting of. So, like for instance, like this piece right here. This, if I compare this to what's in this box, maybe I need to split this one more time. Maybe this is too big. Maybe my mini isn't mini enough. So I don't know, but he likes doing it. So for now, nothing will probably change. Wine Shop TV. Good evening. I don't know if I've ever seen you. Are you a new Are you stopping by the live stream for the first time? Well, thank you very much. Cheers. Sorry this isn't wine, but it's rum. Maybe we could do a wine night sometime. So yeah, I'm gonna see about yeah, maybe, and like this piece too. Maybe this is too big. Maybe I need to. Buck and Firewood. I bought a Solo Stove XL and 1 box of firewood to see what they did for $30, and they delivered an extra box of firewood. Huh. Do you think Wolf Ridge will offer a conveyor? Do you mean an attached conveyor? Because they sell conveyors, like standalone firewood conveyors. But if you're talking about an attached conveyor, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have to get Bob Nelson back on here. Python. I would leave your minis the size they are. The other ones look too small and will burn up fast. You'll be stealing customers from the store soon. Yeah, I think I will. I mean, the biggest thing I think is that they fit. You know, when you go to drop them in, that it's not cumbersome or an inconvenience, like adding more wood to the fire. And I think with the smaller, the Mesa, because the Mesa is smaller than the Mesa XL. So that would be the only thing. I think they might be, but then again, maybe it's for the Mesa, the smaller one, it might be the length. Are you putting the cherry in a kiln? Well, it will go, but it won't be kiln dried. It'll be heat treated. So yes and no. Actually, somebody ordered a box of the cherry, and they didn't want it. They didn't want, because I was gonna wait and let it season a few more, like another month or two. But they said that they were going to be using it for smoking, and they didn't care if it was fully seasoned or not. Yes, like the Easton made. Yeah, I don't know if Wolf Ridge will attach a conveyor to the splitter itself. Central Minnesota Firewood. We have not, but we haven't been up there to run the slash and slide. The only thing is that if you slow it, if it slows down, there's that risk of the pieces not making it off. So like, you know, it might be trying to fine tune it in by like 2 or 3 degrees, and then at that point, I don't know if it's worth the hassle. But we are going to try a little less pitch around the yard. This is actually next week on the podcast. We have someone from the I Dry Kiln company on. So the difference between heat treated and kiln dried is a process for removing and lowering the moisture content to whatever level. It usually takes a lot longer. Heat treating is getting the internal core temperature of the wood for the state of Wisconsin, you need it to reach 140 degrees and you need to maintain that for 60 minutes. So you can heat treat firewood in a couple hours, and for kiln drying it takes a lot longer. 3, 5, 7 days. So the heat treating is just to kill the bugs. That's about it. And the kiln is to lower the moisture. So kiln drying is for making it, burn better, and heat treating is being able to take it across the state line. So like if you were on the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin, you could like drive over to Wisconsin and sell, or drive from Wisconsin to Minnesota and sell. So that's kind of the difference. And the thing I learned today about kilns is the shorter you want the drying time to take, the more energy and money it's going to cost you. So if you want to dry a cord of wood in 3 days, it'll cost you a lot more than if you want to dry it in 2 weeks or a week. Hey, I just missed a James Baton. How the hell are you? I just saw your name fly by. Did I miss? I thought I did miss a super chat somewhere. There it is. Mike Morin, once again, raise your wine glasses. Cheers. Thank you very much. Woodhound Sr. might have his wine glass raised. The York Woods. What do you use to heat treat? Heat. Heat is the key component for heat treating. No, I have a guy, but I have I have an agreement not to disclose any of his information or anything. So that's why it's kind of I don't know. It is what it is. But yes, you use heat to heat treat your wood. You use heat, and you have to put these probes in. Like the wood, you drill into the wood, these probes go in. Well, so this is the other key factor with being certified in Wisconsin, is that once you send the wood to be heat treated, after it is heat treated, it cannot be stored outside. So you cannot store it outside again. So that is some of the I guess whatever you want to call it, logistics of it. So going through the certification process for all that, and that's why a lot of guys that do this that are selling will heat treat a cord, and after it comes out of the heat treatment, it goes in their trailer and they deliver it. But yeah, once it's heat treated, you have to store it inside. Because yeah, if the bugs could land back on it, lay some eggs. James Baton. Do you consider the wood defective after you have drilled it for a probe to go in? The probe is very small. It's like maybe the size of like a ballpoint pen tip. So it's not a very big hole. You don't notice it. Stipulations. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, there's all, there's certain things like that you have to follow. You have to stay compliant. Compliance, it's all part of the game. All part of being legit. Probed wood is never defective. Oh my. Let's see. Rocking L Farm. Just saw I was unsubscribed. Tell your viewers to check their subscription. Yeah, that happens. I hear about that happening quite a bit, actually. And I don't know why. I know sometimes YouTube like goes through and like just stuff like that happens. They clear off channels. So yeah, the other thing is, if you watch people's videos, you more than likely will get recommended their videos again. So you really don't have to be subscribed. Obi. Oh, the Rusty Garage and Homestead. Yes. I still like the steel. Absolutely. It was the other day. It was nice to run a tank of fuel through it. It's definitely, like I said, I don't know if I'll ever own another saw besides that one. It's that much fun. That much fun to run. And you can ask this guy right here when he had the opportunity to run mine. It was, I tell you, the smile was ear to ear on the saw surgeon's face. And I don't know if it was because of how the saw ran and how it performed, or if it was just the fact that when he went to start it, it pulled on the first pull. Like I don't know what was. Oh, I don't know what thrilled him more: the fact that he didn't have to pull it 20 times to start it, or just how well it cut through the wood. There is camera footage. Yes, indeed, there is. Oh, saw surgeon. You never know when things are just gonna. You'll never be able to. It'll always remain as a part of history. A historic event in my woodyard. Of all the things that have happened over the years in the woodyard, that day will remain probably in the top 5. Oh, yeah. All right, what is stories? Yes, here comes the stories again. All right. What day are you getting to Joe's? I'm thinking we'll be down there Friday and then Saturday all day. Definitely a day early. I think on Friday he's actually having whoever's around come out to his wood yard because he's going to be um, setting stuff up and getting some of the logs cut up for some of the splitters. And but Saw Surgeon, I have it documented on film. I have it. It's not just a story. Marlin. Hey, why didn't that come up there? Hang on. See you at Joe's, at OBW's, OWB's. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you down there. I saw one back here. Hang on. Central Minnesota Firewood. Best marketing strategies for a new seller. Sell seasoned wood, deliver it on time, and go above and beyond the expectations as far as stacking, delivering, whatever little things you can do it. And whoever, if the customer is around, have a conversation. Those right there go a long way. Seasoned wood is the main thing. Be on time. And yeah, the other big thing is have the conversation about whatever. Not even about the firewood. Just get to know each other. That, I think, is far overlooked. Like, a lot of people just dump, and as soon as they dump the wood, they're like this. Give me your money. But yeah, just make it pay attention to the little things. Chris Foltz, good evening. Yes, the boiler is still going. I'm hoping it's not. I didn't put much wood in this morning, and it got cold today. It was snowing, so I'm hoping when I go out there, there's a decent cold bed left. Larry, it is May 18th. May 18th, I believe the gates open at 9, maybe. Double check. OhioWoodburner.com events. Go to the events. What was... What? Saw Surgeon? I don't know what... Oh... Timber Ghost. Why are you asking a hobbyist? That's right. I don't... I don't know. Sometimes. Oh, this is another good one. Make sure, yeah, you make sure you deliver what you sold. If they get a third of a cord, make sure it's a third of a cord, and maybe give them a little extra. SG, have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. And I think a little bit ago I saw the wine shop TV. Yeah, whether wine or wood, relationships. If you build that, that is key. I mean, if you've ever dealt with, someone, a service, lawn service, landscaping, anything, like you can get a sense of how you'd want to be treated as a customer. So, if the guy shows up to mow your grass, and as soon as he does, he knocks on your door and wants his money, and he takes off and doesn't ever say anything to you, you're like, oh, okay. Does anyone have any recommendations of how to get more views when your video views are down? Everyone's views are down, I think. When spring hits, people have stuff to do, but I would just keep doing what you're doing and find the one thing that you can do better. So when you watch your videos, which I hope you watch your videos, like when you publish and watch it, when you watch it, pick out one thing. Find one thing. Like, watch it with the purpose of finding something wrong with it or something you can do better. Critique yourself, find one thing, and then in your next video, work on that. That's all you gotta do. And then just keep going. Don't let the low views get you down. The views will come. I had a video sit for over a year, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, it started getting a lot of views. So you never know. Club Dora, have a good weekend. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people, like when you watch your video, when you're editing, you're looking for things that you can cut out, or you're in the editing mindset. But once you edit and publish, then you need to sit back and you need to watch it and critique it. It's kind of like the game film. You play the game and then you watch the film from the game to see what you did wrong or could do better. So like, you have to put the video out and then you have to critique it. And then from what you learned from your critique, go on to your next one and improve on it. So that's the one thing I would say. What did they can Timber Ghost? It all depends on who's wearing them, though. That's the other key. Yeah, you gotta remember that. There is a certain aspect, there's a certain component to that advice. Because have you seen all the Star Wars movies? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, I have. Oh. All right. We got to mix one up for overtime. I don't know how many people caught the short that I put out today, but it was interesting because I have gotten many comments Why do I want to delete my video? Not delete your video, critique. Don't delete. Never delete. But you must critique. Yeah, I hope it didn't sound like I said delete. All right. We just had another coin come down. Ron Brooks, have a good weekend. Don't be overdoing things. Nice and steady. Steady pace. Keep on moving. Mike Morin, once again, cheers, Woodhounds. Oh boy, this one is full. Thank you very much. That's what, if it doesn't fit, you must have quit. Oh my, oh my. There are some great moments happening on Friday nights right here. And there, look at, way up there. Scheib drops the overtime bomb. Thank you very much, Scheib. Cheers. Buck and Firewood. Oh, well, don't ever think that. And yeah, don't ever delete. Because that's the one thing that also, and this is, it'll work in your favor, because if you look for one thing to improve on and you do improve, then people who come to your channel, they will have that reference to be able to look at your past videos and see how much you have progressed and improved. And so it's always good to leave that stuff out there. Don't delete. Billy D, what do you say, oh boy, to your friends who think you are weird for watching and subscribing to channels about firewood? Are they really your friends? What I would say to them is, I would say, don't knock it until you try it. So have them watch, and then they might understand. This actually, funny story, I was just talking with someone who I work with, actually, and they brought up the Firewood channel, and they had their friends watch some stuff, and now they are tuning in. I don't know if they're on tonight or not, but they have actually tuned in, and they are starting to kind of, get into the whole chainsaws and log splitters and all that goes into firewood. What are some of the comments, questions you highlighted from the other streams? I don't think so. I don't know. If they don't show up, I just realized I had this up there for how long? M9 Ovich, what is directly below the on-screen glass? Over here? It's just a little shelf. out of frame. I don't even know if you can see below the. It is a little. There's a little table, a little coffee table back there, that axe is on. That's where my the opening scene was right there. So there's a little box of wood, camera, axe. Blue Ridge Firewood. Have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you mean this stream? I think, yeah, sometimes if you try to scroll back too far, you can't go back, I don't think. You'd have to wait for the replay. But I believe the question was if the 271 and the 291 use the same chain. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if sometimes you can only scroll back so far. But if you watch the replay, they should all be there. Jared, enjoy the big day tomorrow. Whatever it is you got going on, have a good one. Oh, Log Cabin Firewood might be onto something here. You might have to change the filter from top messages to all messages. That might be it. Put a shelf there to set your glass on. Oh, are you saying that because there's nothing there, I should have something there? It's just floating. The floating glass. You think they're both 0.325. That, yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough. I don't know enough about the saws and all of that. I have saved in my phone a picture of the box of the chain, and when I go to get a new one, I pull that up and I make sure all that stuff matches, and then I know I got the right chain. Because I am just a hobbyist. These are things that, you know, a professional would know, but as a hobbyist, I do not. I know how to find out. I go on my phone, I pull up the picture, boom. There it is. I did not get a new blower. I'm not sure. The blower wasn't the problem. It was what it was blowing wasn't getting through because half the opening was closed off. And now that it's cleared out, it's been working good. And all of the sticky, like gooey stuff that was on the rod that I pull out, like that all has like been dried up and no longer sticky, no longer like all of the gooey creosote that was kind of on the door is all like dry and flaky now. So yeah, that was the whole thing, is get that airflow going properly, and cleared right up. Thank you very much. I am not sure if I am going to attempt how to say your name, but I threw your comment on the screen because I'm bad with names, and I don't know. So, but thank you. I appreciate that. Obi, have a good weekend. Um, what screen software? If you mean for live streaming or editing. Editing is Final Cut Pro, and live streaming is Ecamm Live. Yes, I threw a creosote log in there. I did buy one of those. I don't know because of the size of the boiler if I probably should have bought and put 2 of them in there, because I don't know if just one would be like enough. But I did put one in. How many face cores do you sell each season? Wish I was in a larger market. Only 2,000 people in our town. Hard to grow the business. I sell, the amount I sell is not enough. I don't actually know. Because I don't sell by the face cord. And last year, I sold way more bags than I did loose stacks. And so I could kind of go back and figure out the stacks. But I don't know. But yeah, last year was way more bags, and this year actually, from January through now, I've sold a lot more bags than stacks. Is Final Cut Pro the only software you've used for editing? I started out with iMovie. And then iMovie I was having issues importing from my phone, and iMovie was kind of glitchy at the time. So I just upgraded to Final Cut. iMovie is a lot better now. But since I've already bought Final Cut, I have it. So I don't need to go back to iMovie. Is live streaming software free? There is a free version of this, but it is limited. There's another StreamYard, I think it is. StreamYard has streaming software they have a free version, but the version I use is not free. Just because of it, there's certain features that I like to have that they don't offer in the free version. Timon, look at Timon. Bundles are going crazy. Same here. There you go. Shibe he tracks this stuff down. Small town, 11 cords from the stand. That's moving some wood. Whew. All right. Well, I think that might do it for this Friday night, middle of April, or actually coming to the end of April. Is next Friday the last Friday? Hang on a second. It is. Next Friday is the last Friday of April. And then we are, let's see, 1, 2, 3 weeks out from the International Firewood Expo. And I will be going live. I don't know if I am going to be live from the lobby of the Residence Inn in Youngstown for the Firewood Expo, because last time I was there, for whatever reason, the Wi-Fi in my room was 4 times better than in the lobby. But I'm going to see if I can get dialed into their network in the lobby. I don't know if anyone's staying at the Residence Inn or not. But there will be a live stream from the Expo weekend on Friday night. And there's actually, I might see about going live at Firebirds, the restaurant down there. If you haven't been to Firebirds, and Joe supplies them their wood, but they have the best burger. Man, every time I go to Ohio, I have to go there and have a burger. Hey, have a good weekend. Mount Tammany Ridge. So yeah, I'll have more details about the live stream from the expo as we get closer. So with that, we're going to wrap this up. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Have a great weekend wherever you are and whatever you're doing. And enjoy. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Cheers, everyone. Good night.
I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues out in the dirt, down in the dirt.